the listeners are probably wondering by now, Kylie hasn't mentioned what her number one is this year. Well, it's because it's this one. I had to wait 40 bloody songs to talk about my personal number one of 2022. Yeah, this is just an amazing song. Like I'm probably gonna end up babbling quite a lot, but like, if you want a good explanation of just how wonderfully written this song is, this guy called Groot that I mentioned last episode, he did a whole episode talking about the arrangement of this song and how the guys who wrote the song was basically trying to tell a story with the arrangement that matches with the lyrics, and it's just like so powerful, and it's just got so many emotions in it, and that's the thing I love most about Italian ballads at their best. They really good at telling like really complex emotions, and this goes from being, you know, sad to like pleading to being angry and then sad again, and it's just amazing. And those two have got such great chemistry together. And it's weird because I did not expect this to be my number one at all, because it wasn't even my favorite at Sanremo, which goes to show just how high the quality level was at Sanremo this year. I do think it's got a chance of winning, but I put it more on the B list because I just feel like, you know, host entry kind of has a bit of a disadvantage a little bit. I don't know why, but it just kind of does. But I do think this is definitely a lock for top 10, if not top 5. And yeah, it's just, yeah, I really like this. Like I know the chorus by heart. It's just I love this. Yeah. So I'm starting to babble now. So I'll just let someone else take over from me.
Kylie, you know when you said that they have chemistry, did you not mean they had chemica, 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 chemica? Oh, Sanremo this year was so amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was such. I love in Sanremo how you can just the cast is just such a vast, wide range of people and song, and it's just like an amazing showcase. And there were just so many great songs.
Yeah.
Not necessarily winners, obviously, but yeah, I mean, I'm still listening to Chimica. I'm still listening to Gianni Morandi. I'm still listening to Giussi Fieri. I listen to them all the time. They're just such great songs. Anyway, this song, one of the things I think about when I'm listening to this song is that maybe it's my interpretation of the song, but I almost feel like depending on your point of view, you can read different things into the song. And that kind of that keeps your interest because you've got your own point of view as to what they're singing about and how they're singing it. I'm really interested to see what they're going to do with the staging of this, because there basically wasn't any, really. It was just them and a piano. So whether they're going to change it up or keep it simple, whether they're going to have something else with the bikes, I don't know. There's been a bit of gossip, I should say, about the standard of their vocal ability, but I think their voices work really well together,
Yeah,
and when they're on stage, they literally bounce off each other.
yeah.
Um, and from then, when I watched the official video, I was like, "What? Whoa, that's like really different to what I was expecting it to be like." And it made me think of different things in the video, as sorry, in the song as well, because the kind of the way everything was set out was slightly different to what I had perceived that the song was about. So there's still a lot that I'm like, oh, I wonder how they're going to make it look on stage. I do think this is more of a jury fave than one that people will pick up the vote for.
Mm,
Unfortunately, as we've found over the last few years, people tend not to pick up the phone as much for host entries.
yeah.
As much as this is a good song, as much as this is extremely Italian, and is the only song in Italian this year. So it kind of has its own little corner of the market. It's an okay song. It's not one of my absolute faves, but what it does well.
Okay. What about you, John?
Papalina.
Oh, by the way, did you see in the Fanta Eurovision rules what the organisers want the artists to do in as like the Eurovision version of the Papalina?
You'll have to remind me.
Okay, so they want the artist to on stage to do their hands in that hand pinching gesture and go Mamma Mia.
Oh God,
Okay.
I'd be lucky.
Oh. I'm still pinching myself that we've got Mahmood back in Eurovision,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so soon as well. Um, I didn't think he would say yes. But I'm glad that we didn't scare him off after the first time. Um, I have to say I have been dreading reviewing this song a little bit, because I knew it's your favorite, Kylie. Or
Okay.
I guessed that it would be your favorite.
Am I that predictable?
No, but yeah. No, I think you've dropped hints. Yeah. So I was dreading it because I knew it would be your favorite, and I kind of hadn't really latched onto it in the same way yet. Although I agree that it is beautifully written, both musically and lyrically. And I think I probably won't end up latching onto it as much until we get to the big night.
Mm.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do, because I think that they could really create a moment, and then I'll go,
big.
then it will fall into place, and I'll go, that's why everyone loves
Yeah.
this song. Yeah, that's. I can't really add anything at the moment.
Okay. Anything else on this song before we give the final songs of this 2022 review?
As long as Zlatan doesn't appear at any time during Eurovision, I'll be happy.
Lo scudetto lo vinco io.
Chi non salta rossonare. For those of you who are into fans, you'll know what I'm talking about, but whatever. Okay, so let's give Italy a score. So obviously 5 punti, 5 points.
Oh, 3. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, tre punti. 3
Uh,
points as well.
Can the public give it a 4 out of 5?